1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Day 5, the last day of the great treasure hunt adventure. We've learned a lot about treasure hunting and where treasures can be found all over the world. But we've also met some amazing people, right? Are you as excited as I am to find out how many meals we've raised? We will find that out eventually. Walter has one more very important tip for us about treasure hunting. He also has one more child for us to meet. Today, we're going to meet a boy named Max. At first glance, you might not think Max looks like he's living in poverty. He lives in a house right here in the United States.
Did you know that you are treasured to God? Well, you are, and so is Max. Max and his family are known as invisible poor because it's not easy to see that they're living in poverty. Max's closest friends may not even know. Isn't it great to know that there's a way you can help kids like Max? Don't you think they should know that they are a treasure to God? When a church learns about a family in need of food, they deliver food packs from Children's Hunger Fund, food packs like the ones your coins will help to fill. Each time the church visits a home with a box of food, they have a chance to tell the family about the hope of Jesus and invite them to church. Remember, the coins you raised this week mean meals for someone in need.
There are many people right here in America, or right here in Yadkin County, who live in poverty. They may live in your neighborhood right beside you, or go to school with you and be someone who sits beside you in school. Poverty in America doesn't necessarily look the same as it does in other countries. This is why they are called the invisible poor.
Just because your parents say you can't have something because it's too expensive doesn't mean you're living in poverty. What is the difference between making choices about how you spend money and living in poverty?
What is the difference? Even though mom or dad says, no, we're not getting that right now, and you might pout and you might sulk about it, but a child in poverty wouldn't even ask for it because the answer is very, very evident. No, she doesn't get it, or no, she doesn't ask. Let's take another look at the living in poverty situations. What are some situations in the United States or in our own communities today where there could be examples of invisible poverty? Jesse, can you think of some? Medical?
Yeah.
A lot of people need to go to the doctor. They need to go to the emergency room. They need to have dental work done. But if they don't have the money or they don't have the insurance, then they don't get those procedures or whatever it is they need. Another example of invisible poor is possibly not getting nutritious food. Now, we can usually buy junk food, I call it, which I love. We can buy junk food cheaper than we can buy nutritious food. So often a family is forced to make that choice, make that decision about what to offer the children. Perhaps you have a friend who doesn't have a warm coat in the cold weather in the wintertime, and it's not because he chooses not to wear one because he doesn't like coats, but his choice is, there is no choice because he doesn't have a warm coat for the cold weather. This is why it is so important for us to help in any way we can. Now, what are some ways that you can help? We're taking up money in our corn packs, and that's for food for those who are in need, and that's also for what? Spreading the word about, you got it, Jesus. There are other ways you can help too. Whatever your living situation is, There are needs out there that can be met by you. And you're probably sitting there thinking, what in the world can I do? I have a hard time paying the bills. It doesn't have to be money. It can be time to listen to somebody. It could be time to encourage someone. It can be time to make a new friend. You see a person sitting alone at a table at lunchtime at school. Go over and sit with them. You don't have to sit with the same people all the time. You can offer to bring a newspaper in for an elderly person so he or she doesn't have to walk outside to get their paper. Little bitty things like that cost you nothing, and the reward is so great. Make a new friend with someone, as I said. Give a compliment to someone you don't even know. Put a smile on their face. Have a great day is a good way of getting a conversation started with someone where you could encourage them and make them smile, and then tell them about how it's always a great day because Jesus is in your heart. One thing that we all need to do in this world is to put a smile on somebody's face. Just take it as a personal challenge. Whether it's your teacher at school who's probably stressed to the hilt, whether it's a friend getting ready to go out for a team, whether it's mom and dad possibly looking at losing a job, whatever it might be. You, even as a 7, 8, 9-year-old, you all can put smiles on those faces. And we hope you do. Bye. We've enjoyed it.